What is going on, y'all? It's your brother, my head back again for another motherfucking banger. And today is Wednesday mukbang. And today I'm gonna have me some hot pockets because I don't believe I did a hot pocket mukbang in a minute, or I might have. But you know, every mukbang can't be like what's fast food and all that because there's not a lot of fast foods around, and I'm not going all the way out to get something for a mukbang, you know. Unless I like really want to try it. Like I really want to try to Taco Bell wings. That might be next week because I do want to try those. I just like I said, schedule and everything. It's a lot, so definitely will be doing that. So stay tuned. But let me get my thumbnail in. I'm gonna get ready to get to grilling. Drinking me some lemonade because lemonade is refreshing and I want to say it's healthy, but that could be debatable. But that's just excuse the washer machine. I gotta have the door open so that if my mom comes, she's like, "Why is the door loud? Why?" You know. So I gotta keep that open. So if you hear the washing machine going, excuse that. I'm sorry. But I talk loud enough so y'all should be able to hear me anyways. So let's get into it. Still hot. That's the thing. I don't even know if I should be warming this up 2 minutes because it feels like it's hotter than it usually should be. It should be. I usually think it should be warmed up 1 minute, but if I do that, it's still cold in a way. I don't want to be biting into some shit that's cold. Okay, so it's not it's hot, but it's minimum. Other than that, how's everybody's day going? How's everybody's Wednesday going? Y'all working like me? Are y'all chilling? Y'all got other stuff planned? Like what's your plans for the day? Me, I'm just working. Um, I will say though, last night, I don't know if y'all were on BET, but I watched Tyler Perry, so it's like, yeah, I like Tyler Perry and his shows, his drama series and his comedies. And I will say last night was fucking crazy for Tyler Perry on BET. His shows was fucking crazy last night because you had House of Pain and Assisted Living finales. Okay, I could do without for a few months, you know, because they're comedies, and I mean they're tolerable to watch in a way. But yeah, their finales was crazy. And excuse the hair because I haven't combed my hair yet, so sorry, y'all. I look a mess on this motherfucker. I look a mess. Your boy gotta be coming on here looking right, but there's off days. Takes a lot to make this good. But yeah, the finales was crazy because House of Pain. I don't know where they're going with the Miranda and Calvin storyline, but it's weird. It's weird because 1 week they're fighting, the next week they're cool, and then the week after that they're fighting again. Like last week, they were at odds because she wanted to up child support because Calvin's got a little bit of money and he's making all this money and he can afford this big ass monstrosity of a wedding that they're planning with his fiancee Laura, to where now she's wanting double money. And she ain't doing it for the child. She's being petty as fuck. I just don't like what they're doing with Miranda and Calvin's characters. Because it's like, are you getting these motherfuckers back together or not? Are you getting them together or not? If you are, then just get them together already. And if you're not, just stop doing it. Like, stop with this mind game shit. Because it's weird. Oh, I don't even know if some people are saying that they think that the episodes are just scrambled, that they're just scrambled, like they were supposed to be like, I feel like the episodes are not in the exact order that they should be going, because it doesn't make sense as to why the episodes are just scrambled like this, especially for the Miranda and Calvin storyline. It doesn't make sense to have them cool in one episode like this one where they're just acting, where they Curtis made it into a whole nother shit where they were just acting, y'all, like skit wise. To have it last week where they're fighting over not custody, child support. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? I hate when shows do that, because it's like, and there's always my favorite shows that they do this on, and I can't stand it, because I've been a House of Pain fan. I watched House of Pain ever since I was fucking 7 years old. We're back when the original House of Pain. Like, I'm an OG viewer. I'm an OG. I grew up with House of Pain. Until they took until they had their finale on back in 2011 or 12, and then, we thought it was like over. They honestly, this is the thing about reboots. That's why I don't really hear for reboots as much, because the reboots are never as good as the original. They're never as good, and they're never as topping. Or hey, some are. I'm not gonna say all of them are like that, because there are some that, hey, they still on track, they still on point, and they like the comedic timing is always on point, just like the original. You have those standpoints, but then there's series like this where they're not as all that to watch. They're tolerable, because I'm looking at it in like this. Well, hell, I mean, I've watched the original series, so I had to watch the reboot, and I'm just, at this point, it's just a tolerable thing to watch until it goes. Because, honestly, to me, I just feel like they could have, it's getting to the point where I just feel like they could have just stopped at the original. Like, once they had that finale, that was a shitty finale, too, because it was like, where do we go from there? But, I don't know. It just, and then the way they just started the reboot about Malik, when they should have started it with Calvin and Miranda and how they are. Instead, they do it the second episode or the third episode. It doesn't make sense. And it's like, it's pissing me off, because it's like, what the fuck Tyler, get your shit together. Get your shit together. That's House of Pain. You had that. You had Janine. We thought Janine was gonna return, but she didn't return. I don't know if it was a plane accident or a stop or something, but now everybody's freaking out. Malik's girl, who's pregnant with his girl / baby mama, she overstepped her fucking boundaries this episode. I don't know if this is like a review or some shit, because it feels like I'm reviewing this episode. But fuck it. I'm just telling y'all what I saw. So, she just overstepped her fucking boundaries and literally was like, I understand she was trying to impress me, so when Janine gets there, she can like oppress her and show that, she's a different type of girl. Because when Janine was, when they had first introduced her homegirl was like, she was that hoe that worked at a strip club that they didn't like. Whereas I feel like she's grown ever since then, and I think this baby gonna make her grow and all that. But where she fucked up is she literally tried to compare and feel like she's been through worse, and you don't know what it's like to come from nothing, or because you've always had a silver spoon in your mouth. basically making it seem as if they don't know what struggle is, when that's bullshit because she don't know what the fuck they been through. Janine was literally a crackhead, and they were down and out back in the day. And it's like, who the fuck are you? Like, you don't know what the fuck we've been through. And it's like, I hate. That's one of the things I do hate is when people that's down and out and that's been through some shit. I don't care you've been through some shit, but don't ever sit there and say you don't know what it's like to do this. You don't know what it's like to have to struggle. You had a silver spoon in your mouth. How the fuck would you know? You don't know what the fuck I've been through. You don't know what my motherfucking testimony is. So who the fuck are you to sit here and be like, well, you had a silver spoon in your mouth, so you don't know what real struggle is. Okay, it may not be extreme struggle as yours, or it may not be mild, or it may be just a little bit or something, but that doesn't mean nobody knows what struggle is, because eventually somebody struggles in their life. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has a perfect life. At some point in your life, you might have some ups and downs, and you might sometimes, hey, you might be at your lowest. It's how you overcome it is the difference. But for you to sit there and say, oh, you don't, because, and because she thinks, oh, that big ass house and everything, and how they live and everything, they weren't always living like that. They were living with their auntie and uncle. And the mama was out there. Like, it just, don't judge a book by its cover. Because it's like making it seem as if you forgot who you are and where you came from. And it's like, no, I can't stand people like that. And just because you got money don't mean shit. More money, more problems. Remember that. Now I'll drink to that. All right. That's pretty much it. That's all I got to say about House of Pain. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. How you feel about it. It's just the living wasn't much. Linda got arrested. Police brutality is just free Lindor is just, it's crazy. It's crazy how that shit went down, because it really does happen. And will it stop? I don't know. Y'all already know how I feel about the police brutality, so I'm not gonna get into it. It's disgusting. And then you have the Oval. That shit was. First say you ain't shit. You ain't shit. That's all I gotta say. Veronica. She reminds me of Veronica so bad. It's like, stop trying to make her into Veronica. You're never gonna be Veronica. Be your own person. But given how Veronica was to Jeffrey, I genuinely feel like if, because we've seen what happened. If you go back to the Haven't Now, you saw that episode where Veronica and David and Madison thought that Jeffrey was dead. Veronica was really, really worried. She was really worried. Like, she was like, there's no way he's dead. Like, she was going to believe that shit. I truly feel like if something happened to Jeffrey, she would die. I mean, I honestly feel that way. Because it wouldn't make. But then again, I don't know, because she's a cold-hearted bitch too, so. You never know what cold-hearted bitches are thinking. You never know. But Victoria, she took it to a whole nother fucking level last night. I don't even think it was funny, because she was like, she didn't give a fuck that Jason had jumped off the roof and is possibly almost dead. She didn't give a fuck. Hunter did. She didn't. And it was just one point at the episode, at the end of the episode, where she was just laughing like tears of joy. Like it brings her joy that her son is in pain. And people say, I couldn't help but laughing away, but and it's like I wouldn't even laugh at it. It was disturbing as fuck. Because I never seen shit like this in my motherfucking life. I mean, I've seen motherfuckers not get along with their children and hate their children. But if something happened to them, that's when all tears and all regrets of, oh, I'm sorry, I could have done better, I could have did this, I could have did that. But no, she didn't do any of that. She had me for a second there when it first came out of the scene, when she was saying, my son, my husband. I thought she was really about to break the fuck down. I was like, this bitch got a heart. Nope. She was faking that shit. She's trying to act so that when she gets to that press, she can act her ass off as if she is emotionally distraught about her son when she don't give a fuck. And it's just, and the motherfuckers don't fall for that shit. That's the thing about the public eye when it comes to the politics. Because this shit really does happen. No, I mean, not the, I'm talking about what, and I really wish they would show what the public eye are saying. I really wish they would, because, you know, us in real life, that's what I'm saying. I know this is a show because in real life, there's no way all this shit would keep coming out about this administration and motherfuckers would believe that shit. There's no way. I mean, damn. There's no way. And people are forgetting when Diana made that confession about the administration and said that if something happened to her, to investigate them. No investigation ever happened. Because why? They don't give a fuck. It's just, or motherfuckers are scared to step the fuck up or some shit. And it's just like, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who you are. Whether you're political or who you are. Whether it's politically, celebrity, famous, artist, actor, pillar, wealthy, religionally, spiritually, social media activist. I don't give a fuck who you are or how much money you have or what kind of house or cars or jewelry or clothing or just butlers, maids, anything. I don't give a fuck who you are. It doesn't give you the right to do heinous crimes or to feel like you're above the law, because you're not. You're not better than anybody. You're a citizen like everybody else. You're gonna die like everybody else, whether you're buried 6 feet under or cremated. It don't even matter what kind of casket or urn you're in. You're gonna be buried or cremated just like everybody else. It's how you die and how you're remembered is what makes a difference. Because all of us are going to die at some point. Whether we're older or sooner, who knows? Tomorrow's not promised to anybody. It's how you die and how you're remembered is what makes a difference. I'd rather be remembered as a motherfucker who had morals, who took care of his family, and just was an outstanding citizen, than to be a menace to society and terrorists and people and all that. I would not want to be remembered as that. All right, let me start eating because it is getting late. But long story short, Victoria gave no fucks. She went on there and she lied to everybody, as of course, and faked the shit. And she fainted. And everybody's watching like, you a cold-hearted bitch. Or, they really gonna get away with this? And then you got Priscilla on there like, these motherfuckers gonna fall for that shit. Priscilla was me. They gonna fall for the bullshit. Like, hmm. But that was last night though. It was just crazy. But those are my recap from the shows. It was amazing. I'll be staying tuned for next week. Second lady though, she cussed Victoria out, and I was happy for that shit because she quiet. That I will say though, the second family, the vice president and the second lady, they do have class though. Because they could have easily popped off on them motherfuckers, but they didn't. They got class, and they're very by the book type of people. But I just hope it comes through. Because yes, they have the truth, but they don't have all of the truth. So if you're gonna do this, you gotta have all the truth. So I want to see how this is gonna play out. Cause shit about to go down. Get your helmet on, motherfuckers, because we go on the wall. We go on the wall. And this weekend, we're gonna try, me and my crew, we're gonna get together and we're gonna try to go to the movies either Saturday or Sunday, and then the next day, I was gonna try to see if they wanna go look at houses, because we need to get this ball rolling. My friend Amanda, her lease is about to be up on March, and we going into February, we're still not in the house, and that kind of irks the shit out of me, because one of my friends are still on the break, but that's like, because on the pause, because they were resting and everything, but it's been like half a week now, so it's time to get up and get this ball rolling. Because what we're not going to do is we're not going to wait till the last minute. I want to be in the house so that my friend Amanda, when her lease does come up, she can have somewhere to bounce to and to go. Instead of, I don't know, not having somewhere to go. or she had to stay with somebody until then. I don't know what's going on with her parents, but I guess they beep her, so that's why she can't do that. But damn, it's cold. Oh shit. Oh, my heart froze. Shit. Ugh. Damn, my whole heart. It literally felt like my whole heart just froze for a minute. I thought I was gonna die in this motherfucking camera. That would be one hell of a video if I did, but that ain't never gonna happen because loudmouth never dies, or does he? Who knows? But that's gonna be the end of this video. Like I said, stay tuned for those because I really need to get that ball. I really do, and it's just I keep saying it, but I need to make it happen. Like I feel like I'm at this point I'm the only one that really does give a fuck, and it's like, are we really buying this house or not? Because if not, let me know so I can get to do my own thing. Because I can't. Now, the thing about moving in with motherfuckers is like, when we need to do some shit, motherfuckers be like flaky on that flaky shit. And it's like, what we doing here? So, I need to get with them and see what's up. We can get it going. Okay, but I'm going to get the fuck off here because I'm rambling at this point. What I'm going to do, let's rewind. What I'm gonna need y'all to do is I'm gonna need y'all to like, I'm gonna need y'all to comment, and I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe. Hit that bell for notification for all the motherfucking bangers, and I will see you in the next motherfucking video. I talk fast, that's why I was like, rewind, because my ass will talk fast and my whole words will swirl together like a motherfucker. But, alright, I'll see y'all later. Deuces, nigga.